All right, after a lot of trying to find a really good pair of wireless headphones at a good price, I finally came across the Anker Soundcore Q30. You're probably here because you've already seen videos about this. This is, to me, a brand new thing. I didn't even know Anker made wireless headphones until I found the Q20s, and at that point, I'd already gone through the Jabras, the Sonys, the Bose. I found that they were just not worth the money. Now, my use case is probably different from those other reviewers who love all those headphones. For me, I just need something to wear for a couple of hours a day when I'm out for a walk, when I'm working on something and I just need to like zone out, put some music on and get into a groove. These nailed it. $80. $80, and they're actually quite good. I can't even tell you the difference between these and the Sonys, for example, that everyone's talking about, like the WXM4s or whatever it is. I bought those, I had them for a few days, I returned them straight out. I just found that they weren't worth the 300 and something dollars I paid for them. The one cool thing about those Sonys is you could connect them to multiple devices, I think 2 at a time, and then do a quick switch, but I don't need that kind of fancy stuff. I'm definitely not going to pay $200 more than I paid for these just to have that. So let's do a quick tour. This has your USB-C charging right here, followed by the power button, status light, and the noise canceling button, also the transparency button. So you can have transparency mode, someone's talking to you, you kind of notice it through the noise canceling, you hit that button a certain number of times, I guess twice, and then it takes you to the point where it takes the microphones and routes the audio back into your ears so you can hear what the person's saying without taking your headphones off. I just take the headphones off. There's an auxiliary port, so if you do want to physically connect to your device, you can. You have a play pause button, volume down and volume up. Now these buttons are basically the same, so it's a little hard to distinguish what is what. You get used to it after a little while. It took me, I don't know, maybe a week. Maybe 4 days. Okay, so volume up and volume down, they're the same size buttons, but this play pause button's a little smaller. So that's one way you can tell that you're on the right spot if you're trying to get to either of these buttons, right? Okay, memory foam ear cups, and they're labeled. I'm a big fan of the labeling. You got a 50-50 shot of putting them on right otherwise. But yeah, nail it every time now. The memory foam's very comfortable. I have big ears, and these fit my ears just barely. So just, I don't know a better way to tell you, like, they're a good size. And then this is where the top of your head goes, also memory foam, also quite comfortable. And the last kind of thing about design, I don't think these are too big. I do like the logo for these, and I like the color. This is a bronze color. Hopefully that shows up here. And they label on both sides active noise canceling. I mean, that's the big thing here, is that for $80, a very good value, you get a well-built, lightweight headphone set with active noise canceling. And the noise canceling is quite good. It's not maybe at Bose level where it's so unbelievable that you can't hear anything around you. If my kids are talking to me, I can hear them. And I can't understand them, but I can hear that they're talking to me. So I just take them off, address the kid, and off we go. So yeah, I really like that about this. Now, a couple of little tips and tricks, I guess. There is an app for this. It's the Soundcore app. You can install it on your phone. And it also has widgets. So you can do some of the changes to like transparency mode, for example, right from the widget. So here's the app. It's looking for my headphones. Okay, that's a good time to pause and tell you. So one little thing I don't like. So check this out. If you want to power on the headphones, get them into the frame here, you hold down the power button, right? That makes a ton of sense. Now watch the status light. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes about 4 seconds for them to turn on. I don't know. That's just that's just annoying to me. Okay, so here's the app. It's very simple. There's 3 parts to the app. You have your equalizer, so you can change your default setting. There's several options in here. Of course, I haven't tried all of them. I just put it on podcast mode because that's 95% of what I listen to. And then you can also do a custom mode where you can change the equalizer yourself. So that's spot 1. Okay, spot 2 is your home screen where you can change your noise cancellation, and you can do some quick settings like, I'm going to be out on a bus. Okay, it's going to be really loud. Or I'm outside. Okay, so it'll adjust. I don't know the science behind this, but it'll do some adjustments to affect where you are. Now, out of the gate, it's on outdoor. I changed it to indoor, and I did notice a difference. The noise canceling, I guess, was just a little more accurate. There's the transparency mode I mentioned and the normal mode. Okay, and then finally there's a sleep mode. This is kind of interesting. So I know it might be hard to tell from these icons, but this is your opportunity to try to fall asleep with the headphones on, listening, or maybe even just to relax, I guess, with some nature sounds. And you can run them all at the same time. So you got like the wind, and you got birds chirping. This is like, I guess, sounds of hiking, sound of water. You can run them simultaneously and create, I don't know, it might be kind of fun to play with this a little more before I poo-poo on it, but I don't know, don't really need it. Okay, back to the headphones. So yeah, quirks. I didn't like the power button, how long it takes to turn it on and off. Everything else is obviously going to react more quickly. So I think this is for $80. I shouldn't say it that way. For $80, it's a good buy. Regardless, it's a good buy. I'd probably pay $150 for these and feel really good about it. I can't remember the last time I recorded a video about a product where I said I would pay more for it and feel okay. I know I've done it at least one other time. I don't know what it was for, but anyhow, this fits the bill. I love these. I bought these myself. This is not sponsored in any way. Anker Soundcore Q30, $80, a great buy if my use case is the same as yours. All right, thanks a lot.